Welcome. We back once again, man. This is the Extra Point Podcast, man. And as you know, our Atlanta Falcons just released their 2022 schedule in a great Atlanta Falcons way. They had some, pettiness to their video that they always do. The social media team always do. And before we even get any further than that, man, go ahead, man.
What's going on, everybody? You already know it's your boy Rashad, known as Lil G29 _. It should be in the description below if I'm not mistaken. Again, it's at Lil G29 _ on Twitter.
And this your boy Terror Artist 404, the Madden guy over here, for the Xbox, man, and for whoever want to smoke him on Xbox, is Terror Artist 404. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and, it's in the title, man. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. The 2022 schedule was just released by the, NFL, by the Atlanta Falcons and every other team in the NFL, man. So, break it down, man. Break it down. Give me your perspective of the schedule with the team that we got suited for us this year and the schedule that we got coming in.
Okay, for one, I do honestly feel like we do have a better roster. I will say that. I feel like we have a better roster. But with that being said, it's still a work in progress. We're actually, building this team. But with that schedule is brutal. But iron sharpens iron. So we're gonna see what the mental toughness of this team is, because when you just look at the landscape of this schedule, it's hitting. But if we're switching over to this toughness, this whole new regime that Arthur Smith speaks of, which I can tell by the players that they brought in, then we're gonna see how they can hold their weight with some of these heavy hitters. And all you gotta do is just jump in the head first and see where you can go with it. Cause I'm gonna let you know right now. That first game of the season.
Speak on it. Go ahead, speak on it.
First game of the season. I'm gonna tell you. New Orleans, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble.
Tell nobody in trouble, man.
Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Let me tell you. I like how y'all, added Tyrann Mathieu to your roster, the little honey badger. I like him. You got what his name is, CJ Gardner Johnson. You got him over there. You got Mr. Petty over there, and then I don't really too much know nothing about a Debo, and then PJ. But let me tell you. Yeah, I mentioned Marshawn. Okay, if I didn't mention Marshawn, then okay, yeah. Marshawn. But then let's flip this thing over. Come to the other side. You got Mr. Drake London. He may be a rookie, but I'm telling y'all that boy is a dog. So you got Mr. Drake London. You got Mr. Kyle Pitts. You got Auden Tate. If he remains injury free, he'll be a good piece. You got CP, who can also go out wide. You got Demir Bird. You got Olamide Zaccheaus. I don't know too much about Kadero Hodges. And then also, who's going to be coming to work out with us with the rookies this week? Geronimo Allison. So there's also someone to look out for. So I'm like, it's gonna be a chess match. But the World Event, I can say whatever y'all want to say. But losing Sean Payton was a blow to that offense. Not the defense, but to the offense. The man creativity, the man play calling, how he set plays up, how he, just how he hit games going forward, just the whole nine. That will be missed. And I honestly feel like that will be an uptick for us, because if it be Mariota or Desmond Ritter, your pass rush got to realize this ain't Matt Ryan standing back there no more. And it ain't no shots at Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan didn't have the athleticism as far as like taking off when things break down. Right. In certain play action packages. You know what I'm saying? He's a stand in the pocket guy. So if things do start breaking down, whichever quarterback we do have starting has that ability, to take up. What's going on? What's going flag on the play? That's my boy Jamel. What's going on, man?
What's up with that, man? Your quarterback, tell us how you feel about this schedule in the comments, man.
Yeah, the quarterback has the ability to take off running if things break down. Also, I got to realize with the offensive lineman that we have, it's perfect. You can add to it, but I was going to say they're perfect to what Arthur Smith runs, like the bootlegs, the play action and all that. The type of offensive linemen that we have are built for zone schemes like this. Those guys are better on the run, which meaning, you might have a play where Lindstrom may break off, end up being a lead block, on certain run packages. Just like all them guys on the line, are nimble on their feet. So, I feel like with your quarterback holding the athleticism that he will have as far as like, being able to use his legs as a last-ditch resort, this offensive line on the move is going to be what's best ran for this offense. And we're going to be toting that ball on the ground a lot. But we also gonna have them towers out there. Like them boys snag anything they come in their vicinity, and that's what I mean by Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Arden Tate. Like you looking at Drake London, who's 6'4", Arden Tate, who's 6'5", Kyle Pitts 6'6". You toss a ball up in them boys' vicinity, they snagging it with no problem whatsoever. They bringing it in. You could throw away back here. They Odell Beckham out there. You put it out. You put it out there to them, and they gonna go get it. So I'm like, man, it ain't gonna be as easy as y'all think. And then also, it's a division game too. So you already know people like Jake, Grady, AJ. They gonna let these boys know, and the guys on our team who did come from other teams. They know the magnitude of division games, and the NFC South needs to bring that intensity back.
Especially with the Falcons signing and bringing in seem to be signing and bringing in a lot of people that's from the home, from Atlanta or the Atlanta area or Georgia, period. So they know what it is already.
Yeah.
They know what it is already, but you keep going.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not just gonna be as easy as y'all might think it's gonna be as far as like, we already Sean Payton is a huge loss. And this team that we finna bring to you, this team that Arthur Smith is trotting out is gonna remind you a lot of 2008 Falcons when Matt Ryan first came through the door. Ground and pound, defense making plays, but this defense right here gonna be a lot more stout. With athleticism added in to that, you know what I'm saying? With some playmakers, man. Like we coming. We may only win 5, 6, 7 games, but we ain't none of us expecting this to be, you know what I'm saying? Blow your doors off type of season. That's gonna be 2023, you know what I'm saying, and beyond. But the foundation that they are building, how they already laid this roster together, the type of players they showing you they going to go get, the type of team that they molding, bro. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. It's gonna be a game on your hands. So don't be surprised if we beat them boys week 1. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. And I'm gonna be there. My boy Flag on the play. Y'all just seen him coming not too long ago. He gonna be there with me. Oh, and I'm talking.
Shit, I'm coming down from Jacksonville, so you already know what it is.
I'm talking. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you get in your feelings. I don't care if you ain't gonna want to fight. So we're gonna. I ain't even gonna talk about that.
My thing
I'm talking because if you get to the point, you know what I'm saying, where you really want to fight, then you don't then that at that point, you know what I'm saying, you take it too far. At the end of the day, this football. Hey, now one of us getting paid for it, but at the same time, no, don't just try me like it's sweet over here, because that ain't the case. But when you playing somebody like New Orleans, man, I'm gonna talk. And I'm gonna let you know what it is. I'm gonna drill you all day, win, lose, draw. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna give it to you. So if they do be the same fan that come on here, get ready for it, because you gonna hit me. You gonna hit me. What you think about that game?
See, the thing is about that game is, all right. I mean, Drew Brees was a blow to y'all, right? What was a blow to New Orleans?
Mm-hmm.
I think the bigger blow is Sean Payton. Because, as you see, he was still able to have some type of success with Jameis Winston before Jameis Winston went down.
Yeah, I'll say my thing. Yeah. Go ahead.
But here's the thing, though. Yeah, they went and got the Honey Badger. What is he, like 5'9" at most? 5'10"?
Who?
The Honey Badger.
Tyron? Let me see.
Okay. He a little short, little something. And Flag on the Play said, most definitely, I can't wait. Oh, man, we can't either. Man. Me and my wife told me that. I said, what? We got to go. I don't care. We making that trip. But as he looking up the height of Tyrann Matthew, I mean, man, as you mentioned, you got wide receivers that's going to be 6'5".
He 5'9". He 5'9".
That's Moss all day.
I mean, but it's the Honey Badger. He a playmaker, so you know I ain't gonna slide him, but you getting a little long up there in the two player.
Right. We all know the Honey Badger is a good player and all, but you know, like you said, with the difference between this team and the years past is that they setting that. Hopefully, they're setting that physical presence, and hopefully, you know, game one versus the New Orleans Saints, they claim like, hey, we might not be the most talented team on roster, on paper,
mm-hmm.
but when you leave from playing us, nigga, you gonna feel the Falcon. Like you gonna know you was in a dog fight the whole 60 minutes. That's all we want. That's all we want. But it'll be nice to get a win versus New Orleans, a convincing one. I don't want no close game.
I mean,
but when you'll take the win,
because you know what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they still got a little stout defense or whatever. But you know, okay, just like when we beat them last year, you could have kept it at that. But you know what I'm saying, you let them creep back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
The type of things that you ask for can be done. That's why the things. So and what they building. What they're building is they're building the team to where they want to be able to run and they want to be able to suffocate you at the same time. At the same time, they want to score when they can, but they also they trying to suffocate you all game. And if y'all been just following how Terry and Arthur and Kyle Smith, and then Ryan Pace for whatever that means. If y'all could just pay attention to how they have been building this team, they have slowly but surely have been building a stout team. A stout team. Like you're not finna have no light in the tail type players on this team. And you could tell by the way they structure it and the way they build it. And even after us signing that linebacker today, outside our draft picks, I think we signed 4 of them today. And then, we signed that linebacker. I think he was with the Raiders last year. Nick Kwiatkowski. I don't know how to say his last name. I still don't even think that's going to be the last signing that we make as far as adding to this roster. I think he's one of them that they had their eyes on. He worked out with him. He went and met some other teams, and then they was able to sign on today. One of my people I have on my wish list is Akeem Hicks. You know what I'm saying? If they can get that done, then and then maybe another wide receiver or so. But I don't think they done adding to this roster. I don't think they are. I really don't.
So I was just about to ask you. Oh, he coming right in from the.
Said, let's call it what it is. I'm saying we finna bust them asses at the crib. We wouldn't.
We about to bust them up. What's up? Let's get it, GA, man. I mean, we hoping for that, man.
Hey, man. We all for it. Like that's exactly. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Like week one, playing them week one is the perfect opportunity for you to go out there and make a statement. Make a statement. Let them boys know this ain't that same team that you've been playing the last couple of years, boy. We here.
Perfect.
Like, we here.
Perfect.
We here. And that's another thing. With the new regime and this new team that they're going to be moving forward with, you can set a new precedent as far as, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to be winning at home or not. Because I don't know if a lot of people realize that or not, but I realized this when they showed us our opponents a long time ago. We got 9 home games and then 8 road games. Last year it was 9 road games and 8 home games because one of them road games was the London game. They won it, but how we end up being the home team in London? You know what I'm saying? But like this year, completely different. This year, they gave us a legitimate 9 home games and then 8 away games. Set that new precedent this year by winning at home because Atlanta Falcons fans and a lot of y'all keep it real, man. A lot of y'all gonna be in there with me. It's y'all gonna be in there with me. We're gonna show up, but you're gonna have to show us something that's gonna make us want to continue to show up. Exactly. If you go down in that game swinging like I ended up came down to the last second, I can rock with that. If you go in that game and you lay down, I can't rock with that. I'm finna be a first-time season ticket holder. Do not make me regret doing this. Do not make me, because I'm in Jacksonville right now with my boy, but I'm moving back. Right. Do not make, because I'm born and raised in Atlanta, been there all my life. I've been staying out here for 3 years, but me, my wife, and my kids, we're moving back. Do not make me regret doing this. I mean, because I love my team. I'm a diehard fan. I love my team, man. Day in, day out. It ain't nothing about that. But I'm like, with this new regime and this new president that they setting, I can get behind that from what I've been seeing. So, man, let's get it.
Like flag on the play. Man.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, he said, I like the team. Arthur Smith and Terry is building big and more physical. Right. Like, I don't go into this season just knowing, or any game that proved that last year too. Mm-hmm. Any game that we just gonna lay down. I mean, that Dallas game, they were horrible. Yeah. But other than that, there wasn't no other game that I felt like, okay, this team they ain't got no, shot in hell of winning this game. So like we were listening to Twitter space earlier, like any game. Like we were listening to somebody on Twitter earlier about how we went up to Buffalo and people didn't give us a chance in the snow, and we really should have won that game. I think it's gonna be more than that, and possibly times too.
It's gonna be losses against teams like that, but is you gonna be swinging to the end? Right. I don't want to see no team, you know what I'm saying, that just lay down, bro. I can't get behind that. I can't rock with no team like that. I never be cool with that, and I can just tell, like, bro, like people got to pay attention to who we brought in here. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is on 1-year deals, you bringing in people like Rashawn Evans. You bring in the linebacker that you brought in today. You bringing in people like Anthony Fursker for your tight end room. You bringing in that big boy on your D line. Vincent Taylor, something like that. Yeah, the big boy in the middle. He may not be a starter. You know what I'm saying? It may just be like rotational pieces, but you just gotta actually pay attention to who they brought in and then what they end up doing in the draft. The way they setting up this team, and then you gotta look at the ages of these guys. These guys are still 25, 26. Coming in on 1-year deals, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying, trying to prove themselves, bro. Like this team that they building, that Terry them is building, bro. They trying to build a bully, and I'm totally behind it. Because look, I'm going to be honest about Drake London when we first got him. I was pissed. I was like, why are we going wide receiver? Why? But like most fans and myself, after the draft was over, I seen, okay, it started making more and more sense. I was like, okay, that makes sense why I'm a fan and then why they're in the front office. So I understood it. It was the fan in me that had got mad at first. But once I actually, started watching him and then listening to what they were saying and then seeing how they constructed everything, it made the perfect sense. Atlanta, all my real Falcon fans, Atlanta, I want you to realize them boys are trying to build a bully. And always remember this, no matter what that record shows at the end of the year, they're going to be one of the top 5 teams with a lot of cap space. And I'm not saying go into the offseason and blow that. No, you don't blow that because I'm gonna tell y'all something else. And you can bookmark it too. We're gonna go into the offseason one of them teams that got a whole bunch of cap space. But we're gonna leave that offseason with a good amount of cap space left too. Because Terry just not gonna blow no check on anybody. He don't care how much money we got. And I like that. I like a general manager who ain't finna fold at no table. He ain't finna fold at no table. If you want to hit the bricks, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and hit the bricks, but he ain't finna fold at that table. So, man, the future is bright, bro. Like, the future looking good, bro. It is looking good.
It is. What's up, Cousin by Keith? That's my wife right there. For any fellas that's watching, go ahead and shop at www.colorsbykeith.com.
Get something for your lady.
Get something for your lady, man. You gonna like it, trust me. But we don't get to flag on the play here. He's at the Buffalo Bills game with AJ Terrell coming out party. In between that, and I think one of my other favorite games it wasn't last year, the year before when we played Kansas City, and he put the clamps on Tyreek as well. Yeah, but I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that being like that stamping moment.
Yeah,
for him. Then he came back and come in and said,
they pushing in there that Drake London can't create separation when really it was his. It was. See, like, they always gonna try to create that narrative.
See, I'm glad that y'all looked at it that way because I hadn't even looked at it that way.
Yeah, they try to create that narrative, like, you know what I'm saying, he can't get no separation. But see, look, this is the thing about it. It is because of that little star quarterback he had. But I want everybody to realize everything, man. Speed ain't everything. And I hate that I'm going to name these 2 wide receivers, but you're going to see what I mean by Marcus Colston and Michael Thomas. Speed ain't everything, but what them boys did do, them boys had decent enough footwork. Them boys used their hands and they power. So while you want me, guess what? I'm still going to box you out, make this catch and gain extra yards. Because the boy Drake London don't go down on first contact. The boy is nasty. The boy is nasty. That's a grown man right there. And them the type of wide receivers I want. I want a wide receiver that's going to attack that ball. That we didn't get Calvin Ridley. What did Julio do? Attack that ball.
Attack that ball by any means.
Attack the ball. What Roddy do? Attack the ball. I want a receiver that's going to attack that ball. And boy, what we got right now with Drake London and Arden Tate and Kyle Pitts and CP, them boys attack that ball.
Check him out. He said they pushed it. We got it there, right? Yeah. I thought it was another one.
No.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man, they attack that ball, bro. So let me stop. I'm getting off on a tangent. Let's keep going down.
Let's keep going down schedule, man. So
what is that right now?
Why are you looking up what we got for week 2? We're gonna get to the next comment about flag on the play. Roddy White wasn't the fastest, but he was physical and get open. And he was physical, and them wrestling hands that they always talked about. He was able to create that separation.
Exactly. Now,
all right, let's go on down the totem pole.
Week 2, Falcons at Rams. Woo! That's where the loss gonna come into play. I mean, the reason why. Well, yeah, because even with losing Von Miller, you still got Aaron Donald, you still got Leonard Floyd, you know what I'm saying? You still got Ramsey. But see, look, this is the thing with the Rams, even though they're Super Bowl champs. they can be beat. But you know, you gotta go with them. You gotta go at it with them for 60 minutes. They can be beat. They can be beat. Do I see us beating them? No.
Nah.
But they can be beat, but they ain't gonna come by the hands of us. No, because they loaded, man. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp. They replaced what my boy name is. They replaced Robert Woods with
Allen Robinson.
Exactly.
We got Cam Akers over there.
Yeah. And you know he
Sony Michel.
No, Sony Michel with Miami now.
Miami now.
They got Cam Akers and they still got Henderson.
Yeah, they still got Henderson.
Yeah.
Then of course you got Mr. Triple Crown over there. You know, Cooper Kupp.
I ain't him. I mean, Cooper Kupp, that's just a monster by himself.
But our secondary, if they is who we think they're going to be, they might be able to neutralize that. But it's still, for some reason, I just don't see us possibly winning that game.
I mean, yeah, I don't see us winning that game either. I feel like it's going to be it's going to be whoever defense stand up when the light shines the brightest. Because, I mean, yeah, they got Cooper Kupp, you know, Allen Robinson, and you know, Van Jefferson, but I don't see Van Jefferson going off on no Isaiah Oliver, and I don't see no Allen Robinson doing his thing against Casey Hayward, because he couldn't even do his thing against what that boy name was that we had when we played Chicago that came from Cincinnati.
What's his name?
You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name. He couldn't even do a thing against him. So so he couldn't do a thing against him. Now Cooper Kupp and AJ Terrell, that's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah,
that's gonna be very interesting.
AJ, I hope you got your big boy draws on.
That's gonna be very interesting. But you know, it's just like who defense gonna stand up, and then you know when you got Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, you know, Leonard Floyd, Sebastian Joseph Day. You know what I'm saying? When you got all them dudes, you know what I'm saying? They gonna stand up, but you know, like nonetheless, I just hope it's a good competitive game.
That's all we can hope out of that.
I hope you go down swinging. If you come out with a win, boy, I don't see it, but you know, stranger things have happened.
All right.
So on the week 3, Seattle, you ain't got no reason to be losing against them. None. They starter is Drew Lock, and they backup is Geno Smith. Chris Carson is about as injury prone as they come. I think they did end up getting another. What running back was that they had got? Was it Kenneth Walker?
That might have been.
I know they picked up a running back, and I know they picked up Charles Cross, but you ain't got no business losing to Seattle. Russell ain't there. You need to disrupt Drew Lock as much as you can so he don't get that ball out there to DK and Tyler Lockett. And what's the name? Because they got him too. He came over from Denver too. What's that tight end name? Noah Fant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all do y'all thing. You should take care of Seattle. Flag on the place. I think Richard Grant and Jalen Hawkins take that next step. To be honest with you, I feel like Jalen Hawkins already took that next step. I think you just got to keep him in there over the whole season. And then Richard Grant, I'm banking on the Richard Grant breaking out party, especially from hearing Arthur Smith on 92.9 the game the other day. They expecting it too, so I expect both. I expect both of them boys. You know the man at back end. I really do. The Falcons at Seahawks, you better not lose to them. Who you got after that? Browns at Falcons.
That's another one right there.
My D line and my linebackers.
But that band's gonna be rocking though for that one because of the whole Deshaun Watson situation.
If he's playing. Well,
that's if he's playing. I forgot about
but that. I don't really see no suspension on the rise, so he may be playing. But I'm like, my D line
outside of that.
My D line and my linebacker step up because Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, you got to hit them boys in the mouth, or they'll hit you in the mouth. if Deshaun Watson is playing, I take in consideration they got there have Amari Cooper, but Amari Cooper ain't gonna do nothing against AJ Terrell. We just gonna call it the way it is.
Yeah, he ain't no burner.
He ain't gonna do
be out in front of him.
He ain't gonna do nothing against AJ Terrell. So that's gonna be a good little game. It just all depends on who that quarterback gonna be in that game. That's gonna be a real good game. And then you got the Falcons at the Buccaneers. Can we at least get one? Man, Ryan, can we at least get one? Because I don't think they're that same powerhouse they was the last 2 seasons. Because you lost. Well, Antonio Brown left because everything he was going on with. You basically trying to replace him with Russell Gage.
That happened.
And we know what that is.
All about him.
And then, like in the back end of the secondary, you try to replace one of your guys with Keanu Neal, talking about he want to go back to safety. I'm saying, we know him too. So I'm like, just all I ask with them, no matter if it's on the road or if it's there, just get one against them. Now, 49ers at the Falcons, that's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. That is gonna be a good one.
Then we got a chance.
We have a chance, but that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. You have opportunities. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a good one. If they do beat us, I wouldn't be surprised. I can tell you that much.
Their defense is pretty stout as well.
Yeah. So if they beat us, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. What it is they got? Of course, they got Bosa. They got what's the name who I wanted in free agency from the Colts, but he chose them over us. Buddy from the Colts.
Yeah, buddy, you were telling me about, right?
Yeah. I wanted him, but of course, he chose the money over playing. Like, no school, go ahead and get your bag, bro. Of course, Debo. And I don't know if Jimmy getting traded or not, so it's going to be Jimmy or Trey Lance, and then, there's all the stable of running backs that they have. It's a winnable game. You just got to hit them boys. You got to hit them, and you got to cause havoc.
Because they going to hit you.
Mm-hmm. You got to cause havoc with them. You got to cause havoc. And then
I think we would sweep the New Orleans Saints. I can definitely see it.
So it's gonna be a tall task.
It's gonna be a tall task, but it ain't not doable. But it's a tall task.
Yeah, it's a very tall task. And then you got Falcons and Bengals. AJ Terrell
versus Jamar Chase.
It's rematch season. And that can be, and we can go as far as back as the college. We can go back as far as the college. That championship.
Yeah, the national championship.
Yeah, what that is right there. All right.
That's low.
Oh, that low right there.
What in the world? What's going on?
What's going on, man? What is going on? What that is?
Let's see. Saints 1-0.
Nah, it's negative. 0-1, and then Saints 1-0 in the preseason. Exactly. Like, 1-0 in the preseason. What you talking about? When you come, I'm trying to tell you, this ain't that same. This ain't that same Falcons. Y'all the same Saints. This ain't the same Falcons.
They're worse.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, just by losing Sean Payton, that knocked y'all down even more. Cause I don't care about who your offensive coordinator was supposed to be, because it was Sean Payton. I don't care nothing about no Dennis Allen. I don't care nothing about no Dennis Allen.
We don't care about.
And then let me tell you something. And then that old Cam Jordan, you see he ain't saying nothing at the draft this year, right?
Surprising.
Yeah. Oh.
He say something every year.
No, he wasn't gonna say nothing. What can you say?
You got something to say?
I sure do. Now that you asked me, Saints 1-0.
Yeah, in the preseason.
Lies.
Yeah.
First thing we gonna do. First thing we gonna do.
You said
y'all not
fire
gonna
a Falcon. That's what we gonna
y'all
do.
not gonna even be 1-0 in Madden, so you know it ain't real.
Oh, y'all about to be on 16.
I know it ain't.
Stop.
Yeah.
The whole family had to come out on that one.
Because there's more Falcons over here. Yeah, even what they say, Mega Man, Drew Brees.
No Drew, no Sean. Look like it's gonna be a problem this year.
It's gonna be a
Only thing it means for y'all is Matt Ryan is throwing less interceptions, but Mariota is throwing more.
This is what you fail to realize.
I say
What you fail to realize about that? Where can Matt Ryan go?
Well, we welcome Mariota.
Yeah, you did. No, y'all welcome Matt Ryan because y'all was able to get
pass
sacked.
them interceptions.
Ain't gonna be nobody standing in the
Pass
pocket.
them interceptions.
Exactly.
Ain't gonna be nobody standing in the pocket.
Cam Jordan gonna have his hands on his hips for running after Mariota, man. Come on now.
What do you say? It's like Sean Payton at home popping perks and Adderall. Dang, Sean, you going out like that?
Yeah, that popping that juicy fruit, man.
We had to get out. We had to get off the tangent real quick. Let us get back into this.
Get back into it.
Cincinnati and Atlanta. That's gonna be a good one. Now these are your matchups. You should have Chase versus Terrell. You're gonna have Hayward versus T. Higgins, and you're gonna have Isaiah Oliver against Tyler Boyd. I'm not worried about Hayden Hurst in that game. I'm really not. I'm not throwing shots and nothing like that. I'm just being honest. I'm not worried about Hayden Hurst in that game. Now, Joe Mixon, that's a grown man coming out that backfield. So I need Michael and Rashawn hit him in the mouth if he try to come down the middle. Right. If he hit that side, it's going to be depending on what happened. I don't know what's going to happen with Deion Jones. I honestly feel like he's going to be a post-June 1st trade. So I need my boys to flow sideline to sideline. That means even if it's a third down, then you got to bring Henderson in the game. I know Henderson going to meet him on that edge, but I need Henderson to put on the big boy pass because Mixon will run you over.
Oh, yeah.
Meet him. And they defense ain't nothing that's going to scare me. Ain't nobody on their defense that scare me. Nobody. Not even Jesse Bates. You just got to. The thing is, you got to keep Joe Burrow off that field. Yeah. And if you run that ball, you kill that clock, you score, and you stall them out on offense, you can win that game. I think we will. Yeah, we'll see.
What you gotta say, man? I'm gonna go out on the limb and say that might be the game that we're not supposed to win, but that we probably will.
Yeah, the one that we probably could.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be like in the last second or the last minute, last 3-4 minutes or so. But it's gonna take all of that. And I do see Jamar Chase having a little bit of a slump in year 2. He had too good of a rookie season.
Had a very good rookie season.
Too good of a rookie season. He's gonna hit some type of wall.
Yeah, you know the rookie wall that he was already supposed to hit. The rookie wall that he was already supposed to hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead and down the schedule. Let's see who we got next.
Let's see. Got the Panthers after that. Beat them.
We sweeping them.
Beat them.
We sweeping them.
I ain't even finna talk about that game. Beat them.
That's 2 wins.
Yeah, man. This is the loss though. Chargers at Falcons. That's the loss.
Jameis is just as much as an interception machine as Matt Ryan. He worse. He worse. Mr. 30 for 30.
30 for 30.
Chargers,
yeah. Chargers at Falcons. That's an L.
It should be an L.
That's an L. If you win that, my Lord.
He had to go to church.
That's an L, man. Like, you just got to look at what they done put together, man. Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Kyle Van Noy, who they just recently signed. Then you add in J.C. Jackson with Asante Samuel Jr. and Derwin James. Come on, man. Man, please.
You got Herbert over there.
Yeah, you got Herbert. You still got Mike
Williams,
Will, Keenan Allen. I think they the one. I forgot they done built the team. I can tell you that much. They not scary. They done built the team. They built what you call a super team, but all they gotta be is them guys that they brought in free agency. No one get big egos. If everybody just play their game, them boys gonna be dangerous. And who we got? We got the Falcons again. Sweet. Bears at Falcons. We should beat them.
I'm gonna say we should.
We should beat Chicago. It ain't, man.
Is that one of those like Seattle? You have no business losing that game.
Yeah, but I want this. I want this new regime to set that precedent. You have no business losing that game, and you ain't gonna lose that game.
Right.
That's what I want to see. And then you got Falcons at Commanders. You should win that too.
Yep.
You should, at this point in time, you should be on a 3-game winning streak.
Exactly. Hey,
what is
Munch. I don't know what that is. My wife just put right there.
She just made something up. So go.
And Big Low said it's gonna be a fun season.
It most definitely is. Most definitely is. It's gonna be a very fun season. A very fun season.
And he said, "Congrats on the season."
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate it,
man.
I will be meeting you at the band. I will be meeting you up there, dog.
Can't wait. Y'all have as much fun as y'all can for me, man. I'll be there in spirit.
Oh man, I'm gonna represent for you, man. I'm gonna most definitely represent for you.
Yeah. Shit, we're on the Commanders.
No, I said we're gonna beat them.
We're gonna beat them. Okay.
Steelers at Falcons. This is another game because they have a heck of a defense. They have a heck of a defense, but they are in quarterback. They have a quarterback dilemma as well. They have a quarterback. What is it?
Also syndrome, also known as the fictitious disorder imposed on self, is a mental health disorder where you falsify, exaggerate, or induce physical, emotional, or cognitive.
Cognitive.
Man, whatever, man. Just know y'all gonna lose week 1.
Oh, and I got a word for you. Hallucination. Where you sit right here and you're thinking and you're telling yourself in your mind that you're gonna be good, but you know that you're not.
You know what? The Saints are gonna be thinking after the game, we want that old thing back.
Oh, yeah. I don't want that old thing back. It ain't coming either.
Go ahead and get y'all brown paper bags ready because it's coming. It is coming. Brianna, your wife said we're going 1-0.
Oh, baby, you already know that. You already know that. You already know it.
But all right, we can go.
What is that? No, it was the Steelers at the Falcons.
Steelers, yeah.
Okay, they are in quarterback purgatory. Controversy because you have Trubisky. you have Trubisky and you have Kenny Pickett, who I'm not that high on. I wasn't either. So you have a stalwart defense. I will give you that because you added Miles Jacks over there. You still got TJ Watt. I believe you still got Hayward in the middle, but you paired Miles Jack with your linebacker you drafted last year. I can't think of his name.
Devin Bush.
Yeah. He had a down year this past year.
Yeah.
You still got Minka. You still got Minka Fitzpatrick out there. You know what I'm saying? You decent. But I feel like that offense is gonna have to. Defense gonna have to step up, but our offense gonna win that game.
I hope the ref that did that Rams game do what I can.
I want them to too. I want them to. I want to hit them. I want to hit them while the ball in the air.
It wasn't rigged.
What flag on play something? And also my new video just dropped. Oh, we're gonna go check it out, man.
Matter of fact, y'all go make sure y'all go check out Flag on the Play, man. We definitely gonna be checking it out after this live stream, man. Appreciate you watching as well. Appreciate everybody who watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you want to. Hit that subscribe button, man.
She said, so y'all admitting it? There ain't no secret. We been admitted that. ain't no secret. We been admitted that. We don't care when stuff like that happen to y'all. I'm supposed to be sad. Ain't happening. So
what we supposed to be admitting? Wife?
What? That y'all got cheated? Yeah. About time they done cheated y'all.
We need them to cheat for us.
Exactly. About time they did so. So still as that Falcons, man, we could that you can win that game. It's gonna be one of them hard fought games. Them will be one of them games that we said, oh dang, for real? Pittsburgh declined. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that at all.
Wait, how though? They just drafted. Didn't they just get drafted?
Let me see. I'm about to look it up over here. You can keep going.
Who came up with Devin Bush? That's when what's the name came out with Green Bay. That guy from Michigan. What draft was that? Wasn't that
2019?
That was 2019.
Yeah.
2019. Okay, 21. They declined it already in his third year. You sure about that, bro? Because he was in last year was his second. Yeah, so he's going into his third year.
Yeah,
wait, what you say? 2019?
Yeah.
When they got drafted?
Yeah.
Okay, so he had season 2020 and 2020. Okay, so he just did his third season.
So it's going into his fourth.
Yeah, because 19, 20, 21. Dang, they declined it.
Yeah,
but they declined the fifth year option already?
But what he been doing?
All right.
But it is one of them games that we can honestly say, okay, we respect that defense over there.
Oh yeah.
But offensive wise, besides maybe Najee Harris and Chase Claypool.
Man, Claypool ain't did nothing since his rookie year. Claypool was a flash in the pan, somebody who he really was.
I can see us winning that game.
Yeah. Who we got after that? We got the Saints. We're gonna split with them. Let them feel a little happy about themselves. Falcons at Ravens, that's gonna be a game. Defense, have your head on the swivel because that boy like running over there. Lamar, that's his first line. That's his first go-to, trying to take off running. If y'all hit that boy enough in that game, and I mean, I'm talking about boy, knock the cleats off him. He gonna start running. He gonna try to put it in the air, and that's when I want my defense to do what I want my offense to do: attack that ball. Attack that ball. Because think about it. They got Mike Davis over there now. Now I ain't saying that like like he big, but Mike Davis always been the kind of run angry. Take your head off.
Oh yeah.
Take his head off.
Probably on the play say they declined it like a week ago. I was shocked too.
Yeah, that's very shocking. I don't let him hit free agency. Let him hit free agency.
That's gonna be a tough one though.
Yeah, let that man hit free agency. Yeah, against Baltimore.
It's gonna be a tough one.
They're gonna get us. I think
they probably gonna get us.
Now this game, I know some people may be worried about it. I'm really not, because every year around this time, this team that I'm finna say, they be flat, and that's the Cardinals. They be flat for some odd reason. Now, we've always had that situation where when Matt Ryan was here, he'll always have like a multi-interception game against them. Different quarterback, different scheme, different stilo. Just so like you can't hang on to that no more. You really can't hang on to that no more. So
that's a possible win.
It is.
Then who's next?
And then you got Tampa again after that. You know what I'm saying? To finish off the season. I feel like this will be Brady's last year, but I feel like, we're going to split with them too. I believe we're going to get one, rather it be there or rather it be in Atlanta. I feel like this is going to be the year that we split with them too. I honestly do believe that. I mean, like, when it's all said and done, that schedule is... Oh, it's a steep schedule.
It's a doozy, man.
All I want them to do is play your game. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall a victim to all the talk out there. Keep y'all head on the swivel. Play y'all game. Y'all boys should be good. That's just my opinion. What you think?
I just want to see a competitive team. I want to see a team that ain't going to quit. I want to see a team that ain't going to roll over. I want to see a team that going to get scrappy with them. Yeah, Tokyo-ish. And just, downright get ready to battle. It seems like we bringing up some goons.
Yeah.
Over to this team.
They are.
And I like that.
I
like that. We got too pretty. And we got away with it for some years, and then they came back and snatched us. You know what I mean? So in them later years. So I'm glad that we got a team that seen they're gonna have that physical presence. And we just need to, like you said, just hone in on the locker room, man. Don't listen to all the outside chatter. Believe in these men, these other 52 men that's gonna be playing with you. Believe in the coaching staff, and y'all just believe in each other. And y'all go out and attack every game like it's y'all last. Like give y'all everlasting effort. That's all we want.
Yeah,
you give it your effort. These Atlanta Falcons fans will show up and be rowdy.
We will show up in droves.
We're gonna show up because Matt Ryan ain't even there no more.
And then what flag on play?
What did he say? Which Atlanta Falcon player y'all think have a bounce back year? Interesting question.
Greater Jared. Because statistically, he had one of his worst years last year. I feel like Greater Jared gonna have a bounce back year.
Yes. That's about the only one I can say. Well,
I mean,
I would hold that. He went on the team last year, but I hope that Mariota had that chip on his shoulder. To be like,
for being
y'all done drafted this rookie. Yeah, I'm gonna teach him that, but I'm still here. I ain't really getting no, fair shot. But I can see Grady Jarrett. Yeah, I can see him having a better than a bounce back year.
So I think it's Deion Jones. Let me be honest with you, man. That's even if he on the roster, because as it stands, man, he does not fit this scheme whatsoever. I know people trying to use the excuse talking about he got a shoulder injury. Oh, it's his first year in the scheme. It was everybody's first year in the scheme. Did you see that man? Did you see that man grade by the time the season was over with? That man grade was a 36. They're not consistently adding in this linebacker room. We're anticipating on keeping him. Like, have you been hearing Arthur Smith after the draft? Only linebackers when they brought him up. He brought up Anderson. He brought up Rashawn Evans. He brought up Michael Walker. No mention of Deion Jones. You could be like, okay, cool. Take that with a grain of salt. Just the other day, earlier this week, on 92.9 The Game, when they asked him what would Anderson be playing, and he was like, oh, he's gonna be playing inside linebacker. And then he named Michael Walker again, and then he named Rashawn Evans again. He's making no mention of Deion Jones. Him not mentioning Deion Jones purposely, as you can see, not mentioning that man, it's a lot more. It's a lot more than just oh, I just think them gonna be the starters, and then we're gonna roll with that. No, bro, it's more because every time he talk about his linebacker room, he is not even mentioning that man's name. He's mentioning everyone else because if Deion Jones was still that guy, let's just be honest, he would name Deion Jones' name before he would end up naming Michael Walker. And I feel like Michael Walker is a stud, but if we're gonna play that game, Deion Jones would be one of the first names that he will bring up. Every time he talks about his linebacker room, Deion Jones' name does not come up in the conversation whatsoever. That tells me, and it really do make me feel like after June 1st, they're going to trade him because releasing him really ain't going to do nothing for you. But trading him is going to do something for you. Like major props to Eric Robinson when he said this a couple weeks back. He said he would not be surprised if Atlanta got a trade in place upon principle, with somebody, but can't be finalized and don't really want to do no dealings with it and all that until after June 1st. I wouldn't be surprised either because the simple fact that they are openly showing you that they not finna roll with him, and then constantly adding to the room. I mean, you even added to the room again today.
It's like they're trying to weave him up.
I don't even think they're trying to weave him out. I think they done probably already had a conversation with him and let him know what's going on.
That's a possible case too.
Now, if he's here, there's a possibility, but see, I'm gonna have to see it, man, because people don't want to speak on it. But bro, his play has been declining every year.
Since what, 2018?
Since 2018.
Yeah.
His play has been declining every year. His best years was his rookie year 2016 and 2017. 2018, after he missed them 10 games, bro, his play has just been consistently taking a nosedive.
And that's one player that we're pissed off about with the effort-wise. Effort.
It's always the
when he shows the effort, he has it. But do he even want to be here anymore? He acts like he just don't.
He don't. And like he's just running around there having fun.
And I know you mentioned a couple of days ago, like maybe it could be the losing. You weren't doing no winning at LSU at the time, as you were there. So what makes you think that you just accustomed to winning? Just because the one year that we got you, we went to the Super Bowl, and next year we went to the playoffs. I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. But we appreciate y'all watching the Extra Point Podcast. That's our review.
Yes.
Of the 2022, schedule. We love that we got them Aints first. You feel me? Couldn't happen no better way than to hit them in the mouth. Hit them in the mouth.
Week 1.
In the mouth, man.
Week 1, y'all little Saints fans, you better get you gonna hate me.
Tell them where they can find you.
You're going to hate me. Oh, yeah. You can find me on Twitter at LilG29_. Again, that's on Twitter at LilG29_. It is in the description if you need to see it.
And this is your boy, Terror Artist 404. Just type in Terror Artist 404 on the person that pop up, for Madden, Xbox, or whatever. And if you want to smoke, come get it, man. This has been the Extra Point Podcast. Atlanta Falcons released the 2022 schedule.
And we gone.